Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you guys have watched my previous video, it was about me coming out. So in this video, I would like to introduce you to my girlfriend. Do you want to come here? Muốn nói tiếng gì hay là muốn nói tiếng gì?
Tiếng gì?
Okej.
Tiếng.
Vi behöver inte nói tiếng Anh.
Okej.
Men jag kan säga ting Anh nu och sen så kan vi bara switcha. So this is Micky. Micky is not as comfortable with English, only when she's drunk. I asked you guys on Instagram for some questions that you would have for us. So I thought we would answer them. The first question is, how did you guys meet? So we were actually platonic friends first. We met in 2014. Nej, men jag minns att vi träffades alltså när jag var sista året på gymnasiet. I was in a K-pop dance cover group, second generation. And Micky had her own in her home city. So I happened to stumble upon her on YouTube. Back then, I was just looking for friends, you know? So I was like, if you ever come to Stockholm, we should dance together. And then after that, we added each other on Facebook and then we just started chatting. And yeah, we've just been like good friends. We spoke a lot of Vietnamese together, so I like had a friend whom I could speak Vietnamese with. We only used to meet like
En gång om året.
yeah.
Eller 2 gånger om året till och med.
So that's the story of how we met. The next question is, when did you guys start dating and how? Vill du ta den?
Nej.
Okay.
2019. Första gången vi var i Vietnam tillsammans.
Like at that point, Micky and I had started working with each other ever since Maya's departure from YouTube. So Micky kind of helped me with filming, and like Micky is also creative, like she's done photography, video, and now she's a very talented 3D
artist.
Yes. She used to help me out a lot and go back and forth from her home city to Stockholm. And then when I wanted to start my clothing brand, I reached out to Micky because she wanted to start one back in the days but never fulfilled it. So I felt it was only natural because I didn't know much about Vietnam. She's fluent or more fluent than me. I just like, hey, you want to help me out with this clothing brand? But Micky kind of thought it was like I just said it on a whim. But I'm a bitch that will, you know, go through with my ideas. So I booked tickets to Vietnam, and then Micky was like, oh shit. And then we were there for a month. And during that month, shit happened. So we ended up starting dating after we came home from that trip. Also, how? Well, Micky made the first move, definitely.
Kan vi ta bort how?
It was kind of weird because we both kind of started developing feelings for each other at the same time, but no one wanted to acknowledge it. But then, what's your favorite aspect about each other? Jag tycker du är väldigt omtänksam. Du gör mycket för mig, ställer upp för mig. Du supportar mig alltid. Så det uppskattar jag.
Ja.
Och du?
Paus. Ja, du är omtänksam också. Har han bra om mig? Är det fel svenska?
Ta bra hand om mig.
Ta bra hand om mig.
Kan jag inte gick också?
Ja. Du saknar mig hela tiden.
Du saknar också mig hela tiden.
Du älskar mig mycket. Samma sak, jag älskar dig mycket. Du supportar mig med allt jag gör också. Vi har samma humor.
Du får mig alltid att skratta.
Ja, det är du med.
The next question is, how do you balance work and love life while working together? So in case you guys didn't know, Micky is actually employed by me. I'm her boss. We've been working together for like the past 4 years now. Honestly, I think a lot of people get kind of scared of like working with their partner, and like I think they find it to be like more negatives than positives. But me and Micky, we are so honest with each other and we have great communication, and it's honestly so easy for us. Like we know how to differentiate between work and personal life. So when it's work, it's work. I can like tell her what to do, and we can give each other constructive criticism without it being too personal, you know what I mean? We have a lot of respect for each other, and I think that's how it works out.
När vi jobbar då har vi ingen liksom romantic moment med varandra. Alltså typ, du sitter på din plats, jag sitter på min plats. Vi jobbar rakt 8 timmar.
Nej, vi jobbar inte 8 timmar.
Jo. Och sen så gör vi saker när vi kommer hem som ett par.
Ja, alltså vi bor ju tillsammans också.
Ja,
så det är så här,
vi träffar ju varandra 24.
Ja, vi har samma schema, vi vaknar upp samtidigt, vi äter samtidigt, vi går till jobbet eller jobbar hemma. Alltså vi är ju med varandra hela tiden, men jag tror vi tröttnar ju inte på varandra.
Nej.
Så jag tror också det att det funkar. Jag tror att
jag har roligt med dig. Så.
Ja, alltså vi har ju fett kul med varandra. Så vi har ju egen tid. Alltså vi har ju egna vänner, men vi har också många gemensamma vänner. Ja. Vi kan ju sitta typ i olika rum eller liksom, vi kan vara i samma rum men att det fortfarande är egen tid. So a simpler question, what perfumes do y'all wear? So both of us actually use Le Labo. The truth is both of them are Micky's. It's the Mousse de Chêne. Micky has another one, so I use that one. So Micky is using
Le Labo Gaiac.
Both of the scents are very androgynous, very woody, like musky. That's just how we like it. How do you deal with relationship problems in order to grow together? Just like any other couple, we can have our disputes, and it's very important that we solve our problems before we go to bed. Like we never go to sleep angry, and we always talk it out. We also had to like understand each other's love languages and like apology languages and like fight languages. I guess we both had our own baggage from past people we've dated. I remember the first year of dating was kind of just like unpacking all of that and figuring out how to deal with each other, because we are both new individuals, and of course you can compare your past relationships, but at the end of the day we're all different, so your past partner won't be the same as your current one, and that person might have different approaches and different opinions on what is okay and what is not okay. I think for us it's just like we were very communicative and understanding.
Vi är bra på att säga förlåt till varandra.
Vi har typ inte så mycket pride.
Nej.
Typ om någon har gjort fel så
båda som ska säga förlåt.
Ja, vi är väldigt lugna. Alltså det är sällan vi har typ höjt rösten. Och vi försöker diskutera med ord.
En gång om månaden så brukar vi fråga varandra typ,
är det någonting vi ska jobba
vi tar
på?
Upp saker. Ja.
Jag gillar inte att hålla saker inne. Medan i början så var du väldigt stängd. Då blev det väldigt obalans, för typ jag kunde säga allting som jag ville få sagt, men sen så sa du aldrig det. Och då till slut så blev det väldigt så här svårt att liksom, okej, men vad är felet för att du inte sagt någonting? Så nu är vi väldigt mer att vi sätter oss ner och vi pratar om det och typ tar upp saker. Även om det är jobbigt, för alltså det är ju viktigt att man lägger ner den tiden när man är i en relation.
För om jag inte liksom öppnar upp mig, hur ska du kunna veta?
How do you keep romance alive while working and living together? I'm not very materialistic. I don't like receiving gifts. But Micky likes to buy gifts, so in the beginning she would get me like a lot of flowers, and at first I obviously, like, who doesn't like receiving flowers? I think it's really cute. One point it was just like so much, I'm just like, can you please just save your own money? And I'm very like, I want her to save money for herself, because Micky can be very giving to other people and maybe not as giving to herself. So for me, I just wanted her to kind of prioritize herself. I've actually like forced Micky to return gifts
all the time.
I'm sorry. And I know it's bad, and I know it's like, obviously I want to appreciate the gesture, but I think like in the long run, like if we are building a life together, I want Micky to rather, you know, save. We have kind of like different views when it comes to like financial things, and I think it's very important, like if you are in an adult relationship, like Micky's 31. Like we've purchased an apartment together, and I think when those questions come in, it's very important to like prioritize what's important. And for me, I think I would rather have more long-term gifts or more useful gifts, or rather, you know, make memories. I realize now that this wasn't actually the question, but my point is, in regards to the question, we find it important to make gestures for each other that are romantic. We cook food for each other or together, and like my love language is acts of service, so I can be like, I'm gonna do her skincare or fix her hair and take care of her. Micky also loves me complimenting her, so boost her ego. Now that we've been dating for 3.5 years, since we see each other all the time, it can be easy to forget that, you know, like you have to go on dates and that type of stuff. So we try to at least like on our monthly anniversary, we do like a date or like an activity. And sometimes we kind of like miss out on that, but it's also fine. Like we don't pressure each other with that either. What's your favorite Vietnamese food?
Bánh căn.
Bánh căn.
Bánh căn cô och bông rượu. Alltså, ja.
Chắc jag kommer thích bông rượu.
Och sen bomdet nung också gott.
We basically mix Swedish pronouns with our Vietnamese, and it's kind of messy. I guess that's what happens when you're trilingual. A song that reminds you of each other.
Sunset. The internet.
For me, Steve Lacy, Infernami. When you come back to me. Favorite things to do together? Be at home. We are homebodies. We love being at home.
Laga mat tillsammans.
Yeah.
Åka film. Mysa.
Basically all the simple things. Yeah. Have things felt any different for you two in the relationship ever since you went public?
Det känns mer seriöst. Och det känns mer så att man är nu 100%.
That concludes the little girlfriend Q&A. Hope you guys got to know a bit more about my girlfriend.
And my girlfriend.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.